I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. Monticello police say she was driving down Forestburg Road last evening when she pulled into a parking lot and passed out with 3 children in the car, ages 2, 4, and 7. Police have since charged 26-year-old Brianna Bukovinski of Monticello with a felony of aggravated driving while ability impaired by drugs under Leandra's law, as well as endangering the welfare of a child. Bukovinski was ordered held on $10,000 bail in Sullivan County Jail. She was convicted of DWI back in 2011. The School Resource Officer program has been suspended in the Highland School District after a police officer's gun accidentally discharged in Highland High School Tuesday afternoon. School officials say Town of Lloyd police officer Sean McCutcheon was on foot patrol in a hallway when his gun went off. The round went into the floor. No students or staff were nearby at the time. An investigation is underway to determine why it happened. He's not a candidate for Orange County Executive, at least not yet. But Michael Sussman, civil rights attorney, political activist, and head of the Orange County Democratic Alliance, says it's time for county exec candidates to shift focus away from the long-standing issues of the Government Center and Valley View Nursing Home to long neglected issues, including cleanup of 40 toxic waste sites in the county and to provide help for the county's 3 cities. Sussman challenged current candidates to make those issues a part of the upcoming campaign conversation.
Now what I want to do is say to the county leaders, those people who want to run, stop talking about the same old nonsense. Start focusing on what we need done in the county. We need the cities rebuilt. Who's got a plan to do it? How is it going to happen? You know, we're at the end of our generation's service in public life. I'll be 60 my next birthday, okay? We're coming to the end, and we have not accomplished what we need to accomplish. It's really very simple. We inherited these cities in a state of disrepair from the 1960s, 40-plus years ago, and guess what? They're still there. In large measure, they're still there all across the country. We inherited racism, immiseration, poverty disproportionate amongst racial minorities, and guess what? It's still there. We've done very little about it.
Sussman says the county should spend $75 million to rehab abandoned buildings in Newburgh, Middletown, and Port Jervis. It's the same amount County Executive Ed Diana proposed spending for a new government center. Sussman says he'll make a final decision on whether or not to run for county executive in the next several months. This year will be the year Kingston takes a big step forward in its revitalization. That prediction was voiced last night by Mayor Shane Gallo during his second State of the City address. His 44-minute speech highlighted plans to redevelop the site of Kingston's old uptown parking garage, plus the conversion of the former Bank of America building into the city's new police headquarters, and the redevelopment of the former Kings Inn property, a midtown welfare motel demolished back in 2011. In his speech, Gallo praised Police Chief Egidio Tinti for turning the scandal-ridden department around and for creating positive morale and a strong focus on community-oriented policing. And Kingston City Police are rolling out a new rewards program for anyone who brings them a gun that was used in a city shooting incident. The Bounty program offers hundreds of dollars to anyone who brings in a weapon that police determined was used in a shooting. $1,300 worth of rewards are currently being offered in connection with 3 past shooting incidents. Police say the reward money came from a donation made by a Kingston resident. Meantime, it's more trouble on a section of Kingston's Washington Avenue. Public Works engineers have been using a robotic camera to help them locate the cause of a sinkhole. It's the second one to develop in that part of the street. City officials have been dealing with a sinkhole that was created last April, leading to the closing of that block of Washington Avenue. Problems with aging storm tunnels and sewer lines, as well as the shifting of limestone bedrock, were reportedly factors leading up to the formation of the original hole. The cause and seriousness of the second sinkhole may not be known for at least another month. And it was an exciting night for local high school basketball fans. First, there was the big come-from-behind win by the Marlboro boys over Lourdes in the first round of the state Class B tournament. Then another 2-point victory. This one pulled off by the Wallkill girls over Peekskill in the opening round of the state Class A playoffs in Newburgh. It came as the result of a buzzer-beating basket by Wallkill's Kelly Marcasello.
I just ran up the court hoping I could get it to somebody. I didn't think it was coming to me, but when it did, I just looked at the clock, saw 1 second, and just put it up and hoped it went in.
Marcasello and her Wallkill teammates now move on to the state quarterfinals, where they will take on Maine Endwell this Saturday in Binghamton. Still more messy weather in the forecast for tomorrow. We'll see periods of rain and wet snow Thursday. Temperatures will get up to around 40 degrees. Friday will be mostly cloudy with a slight chance of a little more rain or wet snow. The highs Friday will reach the middle 40s. Stay on top of breaking news and get the latest weather information right here at Record Online. And you'll find all the day's news when you start your day with the Times Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.